Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jimmy, and I believe this is a very much needed live stream or video if you're listening to this after the live stream. Hi, guys. How are you guys doing? And let me know in the chat where are you watching this live stream from. So Where are you right now? I'm at the moment in the very cold, very dark, very windy, very rainy Netherlands. Almost feels like the recent price action of Bitcoin if you zoom in into the 5 minute chart. Guys, I'm gonna share my screen, and please give me confirmation in the comments or in the chat box if you can hear me. Because there was a time where I talked for maybe 1 hour long, only to find out that I was talking to myself and no one else, and never again. So, ladies, gentlemen, welcome. Sweden, I see Wills, I see some other familiar faces. Hi, friends. Good to have you here. So, I I I came first with the question: are we too late for this bull market? Are we too late with Bitcoin and crypto? Because things have moved pretty quickly, right? Let's go to the Bitcoin chart. The purple one. Look what Bitcoin did. Look what Bitcoin did. Bitcoin made a really massive move. Back in November of last year, we basically nailed the bottom in November. We had a theme during our trading, during our 1 week trading congress. And the theme of our congress at that time was the best time is now. And it was truly the best time. This price action you see, this is not a coincidence. This doesn't happen just by accident. A lot of things have moved this price. Not only capital, but also sentiment, psychology, and all of that. So the question now is, are we actually too late? And I will give you my answer right now, right here. No, you are not too late. Of course, Bitcoin rised with 120% since November. Fantastic. But if you zoom, if you see things from a bigger picture, and I'm a fan actually of using diagonals. Maybe this is against what you have learned, but I rather prefer diagonals than horizontals, and I'm happy to explain why. There are actually a few ways how to determine a trend. One, regression analysis. Two, moving averages. Three, diagonal lines. Often when you are trying to wait for a horizontal or horizontal SNR flip, often it's not too late, but you weren't able to capture the big move, if this makes sense. So where I want to zoom in, and I want to make you really aware of this significant price action of Bitcoin. If you have a problem with the blue lines, please let me know and I can delete all of them. If you don't have a problem with that, then I will leave it there. This gray box you see here, you see this gray box, right? What is this box telling you? Let's decipher this a little bit. This box here, this gray thing here, this was a crucial SNR level, but not just a random SNR level. This SNR level was a pretty old one, maybe like the oldest in Bitcoin history. From the beginning, from its original, original point to the point where it broke through this SNR level, I see here 1,024 days. This is a multi-month, multi-year SNR level. This is basically 2.9, 2.8 years. So What is this level telling you? And this is psychology, and this is market psychology, and I think it's really important to understand this. This is a crucial. This is not only a historical level. This is also a really emotional level. This is a level where you will see a lot of different emotions. I see here. What do you see here? Well, I see here hope. I see here euphoria. I see here another hope. I see here complacency. And then I see here like another hope. And then what is this? This is the destruction of hope. And then we bottomed here basically. We got rejected here. Anxiety, recency bias kicked in. We got rejected here. While Bitcoin was basically trading on a different SNR level. But we don't see this level. Once Bitcoin is making a move, like this move, wait, where's my brush? This move here. This is an interesting move, right? This move doesn't just happen by accident. But when Bitcoin gets rejected here and it goes down, what happens is recency bias. We basically forget and we don't see anymore. Or what we actually do is we give way more significance to the most recent price action, which is this. And because this is the more recent price action, we give more weight to it. But what is our brain telling us? Our brain is actually telling us we got rejected here, it's going down, so it will continue going down. Instead, it easily pierced through this level without giving us any retest. And this is pretty significant. So no, I don't think you're too late with Bitcoin, and I think it's possible, if you have seen my Bitcoin report, to retrace a little bit back to 33, 32K from a Birb Pro point of view. I don't want actually to see a price a close below this level here. Let me zoom this in for you guys. Oh. This, oh man, the brush. I hate this brush. Anyway, you see here this line, a close below would make Birb Pro to signal a bear signal. But also when you look to, let me see if I can find it on this chart or the other chart. The important thing of market psychology, it can give you an edge, but only if you understand mindset and brain and consciousness. I've actually questioned. I think most of you guys are really brilliant people. What's actually the difference between brain and your mind? And I think this is a pretty interesting question. What's the difference between your brain and your mind? I think this is me, right? All the pop-ups. I think I need to close my Discord and Telegram, and I don't want to annoy you guys with all these notifications I'm getting. Look, your brain is a physical organ. We all have the same brain, basically, and it's the most complex organ we have. And it's responsible for a few things. It's responsible for receiving information, processing information through our five senses, and it's generating thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Your mind, on the other hand, it's different. The mind is it's all about how we experience subjective experiences, or it refers basically to subjective experiences of the consciousness. And this is an important word, consciousness. You want to be always conscious of your own emotions. Often what I'm seeing on Twitter, but also on YouTube, when people are talking about trading psychology, and often those people, they don't really have a strong background in psychology at all. One misconception is that there's a little toddler telling me that I have to, that dinner is ready. He's cute. Emotions just happen. you cannot deliberate manage or control your emotions. This is a misconception. What you need to do is you need to be able to be conscious of your own emotions. So your brain and your mind, they are different but interconnected. And the stronger the mindset, the better for your brain, because the mind, your mindset can literally change your brain physically. Different parts of your brain can grow just by having a healthy mindset. And I believe most people, they don't have really a healthy mindset when it comes to crypto and trading. What's the reason why so many people, they gave up, they gave back their profit when we entered the bear market? Why? You could subscribe this to because people, they don't have a plan, they cannot trade because of hurt bias, um, but there are also some other um, root causes for this, and that's actually their foundational beliefs. I have worked with a lot of coaches and mentees, helping them in crypto, with trading, with cultivating the right mindset. Almost all of them, if not all of them, whoever thinks he doesn't deserve the money will not deserve the money, will give it back to the market. Let me explain this. If you believe, if you, for example, invested $1,000 in a coin and it did 10x or even 1,000x, now you suddenly have 1 million, but you have never experienced that million before. And your mind is telling you, wow, this is a lot of money. What should I do with this? You will get trapped in a very complex thought trap. Meaning, if you think you don't deserve the money, and this is your internal self-talk, what you're actually doing is you're giving instructions to your subconscious mind that you don't deserve the money, and your subconscious mind will do everything in its power to fulfill this instruction. Whenever you make profit, it doesn't matter where you're coming from, you deserve the profit. This should be your foundational belief. If this is not your foundational belief, you will give money back to the market. It's easy as that. So from a psychology, like market psychology point of view, these tweets are not like in a hindsight tweets. Of course, like in hindsight, I can prove it, but this was the bottom. Crypto Birb called this bottom. He even shared like screenshot that he was buying Bitcoin also on Discord. We had our trading congress back at the time. I said like a market bottom is often perceived as bottomless, and recency bias kicks in. Nobody wants to buy. But when everyone has this mindset, what's happening then? We don't have enough people to sustain this trend, this downtrend. Here, another one. Bitcoin retraced, recency bias kicked in. I feel it. And people were really scared to buy. And this will happen again, but there's also like recency bias when things are going up. When things are going up, we tend to believe that things will continue going up. And if everyone has this mindset, what is this telling you? You should understand this. If everyone or most of the people think that things will continue going up, it means we don't have enough people who can contribute to the current trend. And that's a signal to think about scaling out. I think I made my point very clear. There are a lot of emotions, there are a lot of biases. Again, your emotions are not the enemy. You should understand that. Your lack of being conscious of your emotion, that's your that's the real enemy. That's the thief of your P&L. That's the thief of your pleasure. It's the thief of your happiness. You should be 100% conscious of every major emotions. If not, they will eat you up. let me actually go to my green list. Why I think you're not too late. Okay, Arbitrum perhaps doesn't have a lot of historical data. I'm actually a big fan of Arbitrum. I also said on um, Twitter that around 70 cent was a really good buy, and buying lower would be fine, but market decided to not give me a lower entry. Look, do you think like you're too late for Arbitrum? No. This is Link. Everyone talked about it. Back in June, I was with Adrian, with BC Richfield, with some other guys. We visited a crypto conference. I both here Link. Um, the market gave us actually a really long time to buy Link. Suddenly it's breaking out and people are FOMOing, thinking, oh shit, things will continue going up. Honestly, I still believe there's a lot of upside for Link, but I wouldn't really, FOMO into Link just because of this recent price action. Because this recent price action here, this one, will actually forget that we actually came from this really long consolidation period. I wouldn't be surprised if we see like another retest here. Yes, a Link ecosystem is growing. It's I'm a big fan of it. This is not a time to FOMO into Link. This is Phantom. Look to this chart and ask yourself: am I too late with Phantom? To me, it doesn't really sound like it doesn't look like if you're too late with Phantom. It looks pretty good to me. What else do we have here? Like Tomo Chain. Honestly, I like this price action of Tomo Chain, but I wouldn't buy Tomo here at all. Just because I think the upside potential is limited because it already had a very nice price action in the last when was this since first of January. Yeah, Algorand. Does this look like if you're too late with Algorand? I don't think so. Everyone who's telling you you're too late, they don't know what they're talking about, or they just see things from a different time. How do you call it? Time frame. SmartX. I'm myself in SmartX. I love this price section a lot. Perhaps like buying almost the top is maybe like not a good idea. Price acceptance here would be really interesting. This is Band. If you're bullish on Blink, then you don't want to miss out on Band. They both serve the same, purpose, same basically the same kind of protocol. Does this look like if you're too late? I don't think so. I would definitely, if you're interested in this, definitely set your alert somewhere, around this level. This is Bitcoin. Well, we talked enough about Bitcoin. Here, this is Phil. We shared like a full report about this coin. It was also endorsed by Arthur Hayes from BitMEX. Not that I'm buying because he's saying that it is a good buy, but fundamentally we share the same thought process. And then ask yourself: Are you too late? Are you too late? Look where it came down from 240. It's now trading around $3.83. I don't believe that you're too late with Phil. Then we have Cardano. There are a lot of fans and a lot of how do you call it? Anti-fans. I'm not sure what the correct word is, but it doesn't feel that you're too late with for Cardano. Ferocity. Look to the upside potential it has. I mean, this live stream is not to tell you everything is bullish and buy now. This live stream is to share my thought process, and if you have the belief that you're too late, then most likely you're gonna miss out. Here, this reminds me to what? You guys have seen a few charts already. This reminds me to Link. Same kind of consolidation level here. I think if it's going to break out through this upper range, um, just like with Link, I don't think it's going to give us a textbook retest. I don't believe we're going to see this. Hey, retest, nice. I believe that a lot of breakout traders will join the trends, or people just they deploy enough capital that they can easily break through this level. This one has a lot of resemblement or a lot of similarities with Link. Yeah, this one is launched a few days, and there's not a lot of price action behind this one, so it's maybe low caps, not a good idea to talk about that for now. So yeah, guys, this is actually what I want to say is you're not too late. Just because Bitcoin made a massive rally, you're not too late. Let's see what Bitcoin did here. Wait, I think it's on the other one. Wait, yeah, this one. Yeah, this is the 12-hour. Even if Bitcoin goes inside this range again, it's not that bearish. It's not that bearish at all, I would say. Again, every time when you check the chart or when you check Bitcoin, I want you to remind yourself of wait, where is it? This infographic, and not only ask yourself where is Bitcoin. Sometimes it's possible that Bitcoin is in a stage of belief or thrill or optimism, but you're still here, depression, because you've seen the move up and you think, okay, the biggest move has already, is gone, and I haven't any exposure. And if this is you and you're stuck in this panic, depression, disbelief, or anger phase, a few things can happen. One, you're totally gonna miss out. Two, you try to revenge trade. Or three, you're going to recalibrate yourself. You're going to come up with trading principles and with a plan. You're going to take this serious and you're going to make bank. There are actually a few options. But for the last option, like if you really want to make the most out of trading and investing in crypto, there are actually a few things you want to revisit. One, your strategy. Maybe even more important, your foundational beliefs. Let me give you an example. If you think everything is manipulated and you stand no chance against wheels and manipulators, most likely you're not going to make a lot of money. If your belief is you cannot 10x or 100x your money, probably you will not and never 10x or 100x your money. If your belief is that you're a stupid trader with bad risk management practices, most likely you're going to fulfill this idea of yourself that you are going, basically you're going to fill in risk management. So first, work on your belief system. Maybe it sounds cringe, I don't care, but this is important. If your um, foundational beliefs about yourself sucks, you will suck in trading, period. Once you have recalibrated your belief system and your mindset, I swear you're going to see a lot of progress mentally, but also financially. Let me check if I have any questions. I haven't checked the questions yet. Uh, yeah, I see some. I believe that fundamentals are also really important. I agree with Zenkert here. Especially in like newly launched coins. I played a few of them, AMO, Token, and TKST. All of them made a lot of money. And I don't think they would have made a lot of money if Bitcoin was still trading below 30K. But this environment makes people to ape in different coins, but also to adjust their risk appetite, right? Here Robin is saying here something very wise. You're smart enough to be involved in this, so you have earned it. 100%. It doesn't matter how much money you make. You have earned it. If you made 10,000, 1 million, 500K, it doesn't matter how much money you have made. Always make sure that you understand that you earn that money. Because I've seen a lot of people, they converted actually like 10K, 20K into 2 million, 4 million. If you don't believe that you deserve the money, you will give it back. I've seen it, and it's a really painful process to witness, to be honest. Amir is saying here, cheers, bro. Just joined. How do you see the coming week, up or down, mate? Much obliged. Not sure what that word means. You mean for Bitcoin? I wouldn't be surprised. Look, this is a rectangle. If some of you guys are smart guys because you're reading my Bitcoin report. A rectangle, it's known for what? Fake outs. Both sides, up and down. That's what rectangles often do. They like fake outs. I believe that staying here is probably the path of least resistance given the recent price action. However, I do still believe that Bitcoin still wants to try to tap into that 38, 37K level. Basically here, this level here. I've also explained this in my Bitcoin report. By the way, guys, if you like, this Bitcoin report is a report. It contains multiple time frames of like 1 day, 4 hour, 1 hour, or 12 hour, 4 hour. And sometimes we also give trade setups in our Bitcoin report. It's for free, 100%. The only thing you need to do is just join the Discord, and there's like the channel daily Bitcoin report. Expect every day a high quality Bitcoin report, every single day a fresh Bitcoin report. So yeah, I hope this answered your question, Amir. Yeah, what else to say, guys? Maybe this is important. Your internal dialogue. Again, what you think about yourself really matters. What other people think about you doesn't matter that much. Why? Your subconscious mind is always eavesdropping on your internal dialogue. It's always listening. Okay, what are the instructions now? What should I do now? My best advice, guys, there are a few things. One, invest in yourself, because I truly believe in return on education. Invest in yourself. If you're too greedy to buy a book, then yeah, I don't have much advice for you, to be honest. If you're maybe like really coming from a really poor background, you cannot buy a book of $20, $30. By the way, I'm not saying that you can learn all things from books. Just like with renting a car, you cannot drive a car just by reading a book about it. You need to do the actual work. But reading stuff about different concepts, how the market works, it displays a few things. It tells me that you're serious with this, and I want you to be serious with this, because we're not we're not playing with paper money. We're playing with actual money. So take this serious. Go and journal. Go and be conscious of your emotions and of your thought process, and work on some simple trading principles. It could be as easy as in this market environment, I will go 1%, and in uh, uh, below resistance, I never buy, for example. This is a trading principle. Or when I see a bull pennant on the 4 hour and Bitcoin is trading above the 200 EMA and there is resistance, I will trade the pennant. Sometimes it doesn't. Always thinking that trading or buying below resistance, I think it's a fallacy. Everything has its how to say um, everything has its own conditions, and don't be too rigid with training principles. But you need to be flexible, but not too flexible. You need to be rigid, but not too rigid. There is a golden balance, and you need to find that golden balance for yourself. Um, Here, Rick saying my brain never shuts up, lol, and my emotions are still way too high during riskier trades. I think it's a good thing that you already understand that your emotions are high. If that's the case, close a part of the position or lower your position size if this is you. I recently invested in a few coins, one Ethereum, one coin. I see this as an investment. I'm not going to invest 10 Ethereums or 5 Ethereums. That would increase a lot of tension within myself because my capital is also very limited. But also with trading, if I feel if I do like 2% risk of trade and I would lose a few K on that, and I don't feel comfortable, I just don't do it. If I don't feel comfortable, I reduce my position size. Then it would be 1% risk per trade or 0.5 risk per trade. But honestly, guys, as much as I love trading, I think the coming environment we will see, it's um, an environment where investors will yield more than traders. I think if you're only like a level to level trader, you will make some good trades here and there. Uh, but I don't think you will. Probably most of people, they will not create the alpha as in um, having higher returns than the one who buys and holds for the coming few years or months for obvious reasons. For example, the ETF. For example, we might go from hawkish to a more dovish environment. The halving, there are a lot of catalysts. I believe these catalysts eventually will induce or trigger a bull market. Guys, my family's waiting. I'm gonna have some dinner. If there are any questions, please let me know. You can tag me on Discord. You can tag me on Twitter or send me in DM. Just be nice and I will reply. Okay, guys, love you all. Oh, one thing, there is a trading congress going on the 15th of June, November. Sorry, I'm just go to my bio. You will find a link and you can subscribe. You can join the waiting list. What you can expect during our trading congress is 1 week full free access to Discord. That's one. Secondly, every day live streams and workshops. Three, we're going to share a lot of gems. Four, giveaways. Five, full support from the entire Birdnest team. And the best thing is, this training congress is 100% for free. Free. You don't pay anything. You just come, you enjoy, and make some money. Okay, guys, have a fantastic evening and talk soon. Bye bye.